you must understand that good things take time, right? So for instance, now I have this machine that I have built, which can, let's say, help me lose weight, right? Or help me make millions, right? Now, the thing is, a lot of people, they would try to do this stuff and like within like a week, they would give up, okay? Because of two things. The first thing is, of course, people are addicted to instant gratification. Now, there was an experiment done not too long ago, which is called as a marshmallow experiment, right? If you want, you could like probably read about that. Now, according to the marshmallow experiment, basically there were two groups of kids that were given marshmallows, and one group of kids was just told that if you do not eat this marshmallow right now. Actually, both groups were said the same thing. Do not eat the marshmallow, you'll get 2 marshmallows tomorrow. But if you eat right now, you won't get more marshmallows. And there were two groups of people or students. One group ate the marshmallow instantly, and then the other group decided to delay gratification and wait for a day. And the scientists observed these two groups over a very, very long period of time, and they learned that people who are able to delay gratification are the ones who really succeed well in their life. Okay. The second reason why a lot of people are not patient enough is because they just cannot really envision the version of themselves. Because what happens is when they start seeing these changes, right, when they start losing weight, when they start becoming successful, suddenly their old identity kicks in, and that tries to pull them back, like, hey, go back. You are not meant for this success. You're not meant to lose weight. Come on, eat that ice cream. You deserve it. You are meant to live a life of fun and comfort. What happens? Why money? Why success? Your mind will start playing all these games with you. Why work so hard? Let's go get some food this weekend. Hang out with friends. Why should we stay up that extra hour? And you know what? Good things take time. Good things take a lot of time, right? Like, I can't even tell you, when I first started out my business, UAbility, like, I was literally on Google Hangouts, coaching clients left, right, and center all day, all night, and trying my level best. I was literally guiding clients who were on the phone going to close deals, and I was telling them, okay, do this, talk to the guard like this, do that, do not do that, etc. And there are videos on my YouTube channel. You can go click on oldest and you can see. It's only when you do one thing for a long period of time is when the world starts noticing, and then they think that you're an overnight success. But the fact is that you've been working on it for a very, very long time, right? So success, right, if I was to make this into a graph, right, usually, success is pretty slow, like when you get started, right? Like, probably at the start, you'll see this momentum. And then, eventually you will see that, okay, things are going to slow down. You start facing a lot of challenges, but then you keep doing. Like, when I started my career, a lot of people were like, what are you doing with this high ticket in India? Like, nobody cares about high ticket. Stop doing this. I was like, dude, I'm creating a market. Let me create it. And I kept creating it. Nobody was paying attention until people were like, shit, my ad costs are going up. Whatever Rohan is saying is actually right. I should go buy his services. Boom. All coaches, all entrepreneurs, all agencies, they were like, UAbility. We just want that, right? So during this time, a lot of people give up, right? This is the tough time, right? This is where you're putting inputs to your machine, but you're not able to see that outcome, right? Because compounding takes time. You're putting in the work, you're putting in the inputs every single day. Same thing again and again, same message, same marketing, same niche. I'm not changing it, right? Just consistency. Every day you wake up, get to this room, record the video, do the same stuff, right? And when you have done enough of it, the world starts noticing this breaking point. Most people are not even, they don't stick around to actually witness this, right? And when this happens, then everybody would start noticing you, and then people would start copying you. People would start, doing what you used to say in 4 years ago. They would now start saying it, and they'll be like, oh, I made this. The point is, time is super important, and compounding is literally the eighth wonder of earth. Even if you go to the gym right now, you put in the reps, won't see any progress. But then, you keep benching, you keep benching, you keep benching, you keep benching. 3 years later, 4 years later, people will start noticing. People will see, like, damn, this person was right. He said, like, this high ticket thing will work, and this industry will head in this direction only. Nobody listened. And you said to people that, hey, I will get that massive chest if I keep putting in the reps. Nobody listened to you. But now look at them. Now look at yourself, right? So it's very important that you understand this concept. Okay? If you cannot be patient to understand evolution, keep putting in the right inputs so that you can achieve the right outputs, and give it enough time. Give it enough compounding power to make sure that the inputs you are feeding to the machine can have the necessary cushion to grow, right? Because trust me, as I've already said, it's not like Tinder. You just swipe and boom, you have a date. It's not like, a food delivery app. You just like pick the food item and boom, it's at your house. No, good things take time. Be patient and you will get there.